What's cracking, cousin? It's your favorite cousin Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. This is the Divine Feminine headquarters, and yes, this is your favorite cousin Ken from the YouTube channel Can Be the Light. I know many of you are like, Ken, where you been? What's been going on? Well, I took 3 years off from work to work on myself. So no relationship, no job, no business, no nothing. Just strictly working on myself. And I have been guided to come back and help a powerful community of women that are deciding to do the same thing. No longer working hard, releasing all toxicity from your life, and connecting to your true divine feminine identity. I will be here every week, every Monday, with spiritual guidance for you ladies. I'm so excited to work with you, and congratulations to the new you. Hey cousin, what's cracking? It's your favorite cousin Ken here at the Lighthouse ATL. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about our authentic needs. So, y'all know I am on the Seed of the Soul right now. I'm still reading this book, so I am getting so much from this book. I'm telling you, you know what? When you read a book one time, that's not enough. You got to double back. You got to read it at least 2 or 3 times, because I just get something new every time I read this book. So the Seat of the Soul, y'all know I am country and a little bit ghetto and all of that. So, my accent be, like that. Okay. But I'm saying the seat. Okay. S-E-A-T. The Seat of the Soul by Gary. I believe his name is Zukav. I don't know. Z-U-K-A-V. Okay. But in this chapter, what chapter am I on? And baby, I'm reading the whole chapter book this time, okay? We going through it. So I'm on chapter 15, so I'm almost done. But he was basically talking about identifying your authentic needs. So this week, this is something that I'm going to do. So of course, y'all my cousins, so I'm going to put y'all on and we're going to do this together, right? Because we on this journey together. So in this week, we are going to identify our authentic needs. So this is how he broke it down. So basically what he said was our authentic needs are our needs that basically our Creator provides for us. So these are things that we need on a soul level that we cannot live without. Most of us learn how to live without these things, but these are the things that matter the most. So basically what he says is that love, right, is something that our Creator gives to us freely, right? So we get love from our Creator, Father, Source, Spirit, God gives us love. Now, many of us are not connected to the energy of love, which we know that the spirit of all is love, right? So many of us are not connected to this spirit. So we don't know that love is basically available for us. So what we'll do is we'll go out, we're trying to find love. We want to be in a relationship so we can get love. We want our children to love us and respect us. We want our family and friends and everybody around us to give us love, right? But our Creator has given us all the love that we need. We have it already. If we take the time to disconnect from life and connect to the flowing energy of love, then we can fill up our cup and we will not require other people to fill up our cup of love. It's already full. So we just have to connect to this energy. So this week, we are going to identify our authentic needs. Like, what are some things in your life that you know that you need? So there are needs that we need on a soul level, and then there are needs that he calls like needs from the personality. So these are like your superficial things, like, I want a new car, or I want, my hair this way, or I want, to have these different type of things, and all these things that we want are not necessarily things that we need. So in life, thank you, Spirit, in life, most of the times when we have goals, our goals are connected to our personality. So it's things that are not necessarily what we need, it's just things that we want. So many people are finding that, Spirit is letting us have whatever we want, right? We can have whatever we like at this point in life. So we can have whatever we want. So everybody's getting all the things, but people are still not happy because the things that people are receiving is not quenching the thirst of the soul. The soul has to be fed, and that can only come from Spirit. So what we are doing is, and I'm saying we because we're a collective, I am you, you are me, we are one with the all, you know what I'm saying? So, we set these goals for ourselves and we have all these things that we want to do, but not everything, but most of the things that we do is superficial. It's something that will pacify us, we'll feel good in the moment, but we're not satisfied by the things that we are receiving because the soul is just like, it ain't really what I want. I want love. I want, things that are, things that, you cannot, what do they call it? Intangible? Is that what it is? Y'all know what it is. But, things that you cannot touch or see, but you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I just want us to take some time this week to think about the things that we need. And I know that we all are, doing this manifesting, or not me, okay? I'm out of the collective on this one. I'm not doing any manifesting, okay? I am in the flow, which means that I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I do that. I am following Spirit. I am no longer in the driver's seat of my life. So, sidebar, when people are wondering, what is Can doing? Listen, I am not in the driver's seat, all right? You got to ask the driver, what am I doing? Because I'm not doing anything. I am following the guidance that I am receiving from Source, from my Creator, Father, Spirit, right? And Father takes care of me just like a good father does. So I don't necessarily have to work hard, and I like it like this. I have always wanted to live a life where I can just get up and do whatever I want to do. I don't have to punch in on no clock. I don't have any meetings. I don't have anything to do unless I want to do it. Now, there's things that, of course, there's things that I'm doing, but 90% of my day is self-development for me. And I honestly, I've heard this from Spirit that our day should be filled with self-development. But in this world, we have been conditioned to believe that our day should be filled with work. But if we remember that we are souls that came here to evolve, then we want to make sure that we are doing our best to evolve every day. And then that's one of those things that, like we were talking about, the authentic needs, the needs will be met. We will be satisfied with less. You won't need so much when you have everything on a soul level. So for me, I'm chilling, I don't need very much, but I want everybody to get at this point. I want everybody to be at the point where, you just do basically what you're guided to do. And when you're not guided to do anything, that's okay. You don't have to perform, because I've done that. Like for so many years, I've worked in corporate. I've worked for myself. I've done everything, and getting up every day and performing, that is a life that is so stressful, especially for women. It's too much. It is so much. And even for men, like a lot of men feel like they have to work so hard, but they really don't. If they just had a woman to just talk to them, that's where we come in, right? We got to tell these men, like, do what you're going to do. Of course, you don't want to stop men from working because they're going to want to work. And that's what makes them feel accomplished. So, I would never tell a man not to work because I know that is what a man does, But to feel like you have to feel like, if you don't work, then something will not work. That's pressure, that's stress, and that's burden. And nobody can work under those circumstances. Nobody, whether you're a man or a woman. So, as women, the more we heal and work on ourselves, then we'll be able to help our men to understand that they are more than just a provider and a protector. They are connected to the source, and the source makes everything happen. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is, it's going to work out. We are just instruments for the things to flow, for everything to flow. So for us women, we definitely have to learn to get back in this feminine energy. And I'm going to tell you something else, cousin. We really don't have a choice. I was saying it like we have a choice, like we have to. We don't have to, okay? Let me not say that, okay? Because I'm a spirit guide, so I can't tell you what to do. I can just give you a little hunch, a little hint. But, we don't have a choice. We really don't, because this world is changing. As a matter of fact, it has already changed. It's done. It's a done deal. And we have to get back into our feminine energy. And it's not just something cute to say. It's really serious. And a lot of us women, we have worked so hard that we feel accomplished by working. And Spirit is letting us know, look, lady, you don't have to do the work. That's not for you to do. You live in the flow. And life is so much easier like this. But I'm going to tell you, it is a fight. It is a fight, because your cousin is a Capricorn baby over here. And I'm telling you, over these past 3 years, I done tussled a little bit with Spirit about this, because just sitting and relaxing in this flow every day for a woman that is always thinking, always working, always doing. I have been working since I was a teenager. I have been a mom since I was 17 years old. Okay, I don't know what it's like to sit down and do nothing, but I am learning that I am a better person when I am not so tense. And I'm learning what I need authentically. And the things that I need authentically, they really don't require a lot of work from me, because I pretty much have everything that I need. Now, if I think about my personality, what I would like to have, I always want more, I always want more. But when it comes to like my needs, I don't need much. And when you think about your life too, like, as you're going through your week and thinking about what do you really need, then, just think about the things that you just can't live without. And then think about the things that are just like, I really don't need these things, but it's good to have them. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to work so hard for the things that we want, because I believe that a lot of us are working hard for the things that we want. And if you're working for your needs to be met, baby, you on the wrong side of the coin. I'm trying to tell you, you on the wrong side of the coin, because we were not created to do that. Our Creator only wanted us to live in this garden and receive. Literally. When Spirit revealed that to me, baby, my mind was blued. Couldn't believe it. Like, I don't need to get up and work. No. But you do need to work on yourself. That is a prerequisite. You do have to work on yourself. You do have to evolve. You do have to become a better person, because guess what? That is working. You working on your energy is the work that you're supposed to do. So as you evolve as a soul, then that makes the world better. Nobody ain't talking about this, but that's why your favorite cousin Ken is back, because I'm about to let everybody know. I'm about to shut it down. I'm about to break the internet like cat, baby. With the truth. You hear me? Baby, the truth speakers is here. So, sidebar, quit telling people to stop telling the truth. If you out there in this world and you like, well, they need to stop telling the truth. People need to stop talking about this. We need to all kumbaya and get along. Let me tell you something. It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And the Christ energy is not an energy that is submissive. It is a very rebellious energy. So I don't know who done told you wrong. But if you think that the Christ energy is quiet and kumbaya and everybody just get along, it's not. It's really not. Anybody who speaks the truth, there is going to be a lot of opposition. But the thing is, it's just time. It's time. It's time for us to live in the truth. It's time for us to live in this flow. It's time for us to know the truth about who we are, why we're here, and what we came here to do. And not getting caught up in the experiences of life, but to evolve past every experience into our higher self and connecting to the source, which is love. So I love you, cousins, so much. This week, I know you are going to go out into the world and do whatever it is that you do for work. Now, I'm not telling you do not work, because we do have a purpose, and our purpose is our work, right? But it shouldn't feel like you're working to provide for yourself. If you are working to provide for yourself, you want to start to, dial back a little bit if you want to, dial back a little bit from working and start to connect with spirit, which means you go within, you spend some time getting quiet and, allow spirit to speak to you and tell you what you should do. And then you follow that instead of you being the one that is the leader. Because here's what I'll tell you. Like, spirit will let you do whatever you want to do. If you want to go out there and take over the world and you want to, do all these great things, you can do whatever you want to do. But only you know inside if you feel satisfied by everything that you do, And if you're working hard every single day and you still don't feel satisfied, then something is not right and something needs to change. And that it's not wrong, okay? It's just your soul, which is your GPS. It is letting you know that there's another direction for you to go. And if you feel like, you know what, I am ready to rest. Women, I know y'all feel this out there. I know you do. You don't have a choice, because I already told you that we got to do what we got to do. It just is what it is. We don't have a choice anymore. So for all of us women that like to tussle, we like to fight, we like to work, we like, and it's not even like we like to do it. We have to. Like me being a parent since I was a teenager, listen, I had to do what I had to do. It's not like I like to do it, and I know many of you are like that too. You do what you have to because you have to. And that's what I thought too, until I realized no, getting in the flow with spirit, that's my work. And then in return, everything else I need is provided for me. I'm like, dang, bro. I got to tell my cousin about this, man. I got to tell my cousin. And it don't take long. I'm telling you, you will get an idea to do something. And many of you already have an idea to do something, to switch things up. Even if you have a business or whatever it is that you do, it's Spirit is guiding you and letting you know that there is something that you need to tweak or change in your everyday life so that you can create a system so you can get out of working hard. Because I don't care who you are, if you're working hard to make things happen, that is the old way of doing things. I don't care who you are listening. The new way of doing things is more of a flow. So we live in a world where now you create systems. And if you are a business owner or entrepreneur, then we want to get on the other side of the cash flow quadrant and become a business owner, which means that you are managing systems, you are managing people, you are managing things, and you're not working in the business anymore. And if you're an employee, you're still working on a job for somebody else, then it may be time for you to go to the self-employed entrepreneur phase. Because I just believe that, being an entrepreneur is freedom. That is freedom. And if you are getting an idea to do something, to create something, it's not up to you to decide how all the details work out. We have to have trust and faith and spirit. And I'm telling you, when you start to step out on faith, then this is what builds up your faith. I'm telling you, you got to do the thing in order for you to know, okay, spirit got my back. But until then, you're going to feel like you got to do everything on your own. And guess what? You're going to have to do it on your own. But if you say, look, I'm going to step out and I'm going to try this thing. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to meet this person. I'm going to talk to this person. I'm going to do whatever it is that you're guided to do. You do not know what can come from that. You just don't know. You don't know. And if you're being guided to go to your next level, if you're already an entrepreneur or you're a business owner or whatever you're doing now on your own, if you're being guided to go to that next level, then you're going to have to do it unapologetically, because everybody's not going to understand it, but it's not for them to understand. Remember, you came here to do something very great. And if you are trying to please everybody, you're not going to be able to please God. You cannot serve two masters. You got to choose. Either you're going to do it the world's way, you're going to do it people's way, or you're going to do it Spirit's way. And when you do it Spirit's way, you're going to have to let some things go. You're going to have to do some things that you've never done before, but it's going to change your life, and you will change the lives of many. So whoever is listening to this, I want you to know it is your time. And the way that you connect to Spirit, I know it sounds so easy, but it's really not. It's really not. If you're always used to calling the shots and being the boss of your life, listen, we live in a world that is conditioning us to be this boss. But when you decide that you're not going to be the boss anymore, you're going to follow the guidance from Spirit, baby, your life gonna change. I'm telling you, it is going to change in a very major way, and it's going to change very quickly. This year, I posted last week, I think, that 2024 is the year for big change. Baby, this year is the year for quick change. Real quick. It's not going to take long for things to happen. I'm letting you know that right now, because you can make one move in either direction now, okay? Because you know your favorite cousin Can. I ain't just can't be the light. I understand the dark very well. I can see in the dark, and I'm gonna tell you, you can make one move in towards the right or to the left, whichever way you decide to go. It can change your life very drastically, for better or for worse. So that's why you got your favorite cousin Can here, because I'm here to let you know that many things that we have been doing for a long time, we will not be able to continue to do those things anymore. And it's not just talking about the people external to us. We're talking about the things that we're doing, the behavior, the mindset, the belief. All of these things, they need to be adjusted. It's time. It's time for us to grow up. I had to tell my nephew this the other day. He just turned 25. I know. You said, kid, you got a nephew that's 25? Sure do. I don't even look like it. And look, I got great nieces and nephews. You hear me? Baby, your cousin Can. I know I look young or whatever, but you know, I got a few years on me. But yes, you know, I have a nephew that's 25. I got a niece that's 25. I have greats and everything. But, you know, just coming from where we come from, you know, the men just grow up differently in Kansas City. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just time for us all to grow up. We can't be out here thugging and doing what we used to do no more. It's just time. It's time. And if we don't, it's okay, right? Because there's no right or wrong. But just remember, we can take a left turn or we can take a right turn. But we can't be mad. Whichever way we go, we can't be mad. Because a lot of us know what we need to do, but we're not doing it. It's just what it is. And this year right here is very critical. Remember, I told you that our lives change every 3 years. Humans have a 3-year cycle. And every 3 years, our life changes. So that last year, 2023, that cycle ended. So we're in a whole new cycle right now. And this cycle is moving so fast. I'm telling you, it is moving so fast. And we have to learn how to hear the voice of Spirit. Not our own voice. Not what everybody else got to say. Not what the world say. Not what the book says. What is Spirit telling you specifically to do? It's not going to make sense to nobody else. But you know what it is. And it's time for you to get real, you know? Look, if I got to do the work, you do too. You got to do the work too, cause I ain't just doing it by myself. So everybody say, Ken, where you been? Where you been at? I've been in the trenches. You hear me? In the trenches, working for the collective. And, people don't understand that. But if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Everything we do affects everybody. It doesn't just affect you, what you do. It affects everybody because we are all one collective. So when you decide to be, risky and do things that you've never done before, that impacts everybody. When you decide that you're going to rest and love yourself and be unapologetic about your healing and stuff like that, that changes everybody. It's no coincidence that everybody's now talking about energy and healing and shadow work and inner child work. That's because there are some people on this planet really doing the work. And that is affecting everybody. And as women, we nurture humanity. So if we are back at home and we're resting and healing and, doing our work, but doing it from a really, really calm, peaceful place, right? When we're living in that flow, then we can help to create better humans. We need better humans. And the thing is, these children need their parents. They need their mother. The man, we're going to talk about the men. We got plenty of episodes to talk about the men. We're going to get on that. But I'm going to tell you, man or not, you can still change your children's lives. My children, their father was murdered in 2020, okay? When we moved here to Atlanta, we had to go back to Kansas City because he was murdered there. And I came back here, and let me tell you, my life changed drastically. But me changing my life has also changed my children's life. And that's why I'm telling you, we don't need to look for the man for guidance. That's not where we look for guidance. Your guidance comes from your creator. There is nobody that can give you more love than the one that created you. There is no one that can tell you about yourself more than the one that created you. No man should be able to come into your life and tell you how to be a woman. Now, men are very great teachers. They are great at that. But they should only add on to what it is that you already know. You know what I'm saying? And the more we heal and work on ourselves and really get ourselves together, we help to change this world by just changing the people in our home. Changing the way we do things. And I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm doing. People are looking for me and they're like, Ken, we miss you. We love you. And I miss and I love y'all too. But y'all got to understand, like, everybody feels like that. It's not just y'all. It's my family, my children. I've changed a lot of things in my life. My children are used to celebrating Christmas and having thousands of dollars worth of Christmas gifts. We haven't celebrated Christmas in almost 3 years. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I have changed about myself. Even our diet, the way that we eat. They were used to eating out, especially when we moved here to Atlanta, baby. You can eat out every day. But we don't eat like that no more. We don't eat like that. I cook the food myself. Everything in this house is vegetable based. Everything. And, we've changed so much. So everybody has to get used to this new can. And I know that, people are like wanting an explanation, but I don't know what else to say. I really don't know what else to say other than I am changing myself, and I only am interested in connecting with people that are willing and ready to change as well. And I know that for a fact, everybody from my past, in the past, they're not there. And it's okay. But I do have to move on. And even from people that I love the most, it's tough, but it's not about me. And that's what Spirit told me. Like, it can't be about you. It cannot be about you. And I accepted that. And another thing Spirit told me was, don't get mad. Because I'm telling you, when we get mad, baby, that gets in the flow. That gets in the way of the flow. And I'm not saying you will never get mad on the spiritual journey, because you're going to get mad, baby. You're going to want to shake some tables up. But I'm going to tell you, in the beginning, that's the same thing Spirit told me was, don't get mad. And don't get mad, because it ain't going to go your way. And it's not about you. And so, it's a very selfless thing to do, to sacrifice your own life and the things that you can have. Like, I can have whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. I can eat whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? But I choose not to. I choose to be single. I can be in a relationship, but I choose to be single. You know what I'm saying? That's different. I know that I'm a different type of person. So I know I'm attracting different type of people to me. And it just means so much to me to connect to people that are serious about their life. Like, I played games with my life for a long time. I really did. And I was unaware. I didn't know. And when we're in darkness, we really don't know. So that's why we don't judge, because every soul is at different levels of, the journey. So I'm not judging anybody, but there comes a point in time where it's like, you just don't play with your life no more, because you know that it's not about you. Like, your life is just not about you getting everything that you want. You grow up. That's what spiritual evolution is about. You connect to the spirit, the light within you that is guiding you, and that is going to let you know the truth about who you are and why you came here. And it's not all pretty, but you accept it all, when you're ready to grow anyway. But this week, we're going to focus on the things that we need. We're going to relax on the things that we don't need. And as a matter of fact, we're not going to tell ourselves that we need anything. Because I used to always do that. I need to go here. I need to call this person. I need to go do that. I don't need to do anything. You do not need to do anything this week. Nothing. Get in the mindset that everything that you do, you choose to do it. If you're getting up and going to work, you want to go to work. If you get up and you are going somewhere, or whatever it is that you're doing, you want to do that. And if it's anything that's in your life that you do not want to be there, then you remove it, because you have the power to do that. See how it changes? I'm trying to tell you. We getting ready to go to the top, baby. We gonna be the next Lenny Bruce, baby. I'm trying to tell you. But they gonna be seeing my cousins come up at the Lighthouse looking fine, okay? All the men is gonna be like, ooh, who are they? Listen, all these men, I know the men is out there listening, but y'all can't have my cousins. I'm just saying, because we coming through, baby. We big stepping through here, and we ain't regular. What Boosie say? That is regular. We ain't regular over here. So, yeah, these waters is clean, and we ain't dealing with no men that ain't got no clean water for us. So, yeah, we getting our life right. Ain't that right, ladies? Type it in the comments. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. Y'all let me know, okay? Let me know in the comments how y'all like the podcast. Let me know some things that y'all want to talk about, because I'm always open to talking about anything. Y'all know I can go from here to there, wherever. So let me know, what do y'all want to hear on the podcast? Every Monday, I will be here with spiritual guidance, helping you all through the week. And then I will see you all over at the Lighthouse. If you haven't already, make sure that y'all go to TikTok, because I do go live on TikTok whenever I'm guided to do so. I normally try to do, weekly lives, but, don't hold me to it, because, life is lifing. It's always lifing. And I love that. I love that I do not have to say I'm going to do something on this day at this time. Whenever I do it, that's when it's done. And that's how spirit is. You know what I'm saying? When you learn the flow of spirit and you get in that flow, then you just accept that that's what it is. There is no time in the spirit realm. I don't even know what day it is sometimes. I don't even know what time it is. Like, I don't know none of that stuff. It don't matter. So, I normally do try to go live once a week, but if I don't trip. I'm coming, okay? Just, hold it down, okay? P.O.P. I'm at the Lighthouse ATL on TikTok, and y'all leave it in the comments. Let me know what y'all want to talk about moving forward and what y'all want to see on this channel, because this channel is all about the soul's growth and evolution and becoming the greatest version of you. We done with the tarot, okay? I know how to pick up the messages without cards. I don't need my training wheels, baby. Training wheels off, okay? We don't need the wheels no more. I ain't hating on nobody who still use tarot cards or nothing like that. Everybody's at different levels, like I said. But your cousin can, I'm past that. It's time for me to, help us get to this next level. So, y'all let me know what y'all want to talk about here on this channel. And I will talk to you ladies soon. Bye. Hey cousin, if you're interested in joining our powerful community of women supporting each other through our healing and transformation journey, make sure that you look for the Lighthouse ATL on all social media platforms. YouTube, TikTok, not on Instagram, but Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere else. Look for the Lighthouse ATL, okay? You do not have to do it on your own. We are done with these solo dolo missions, okay? We're going to work together. We are going to heal together. We're going to cry together. We're going to laugh together. We're going to travel together. Listen, join our level up movement, and I will see you soon. Bye.